going to be completely honest with you guys. This is kind of hard to watch. We got all this PlayStation 4 next generation gameplay out there, and here I am still playing on the Xbox 360, waiting for the Xbox One to come out in 6 days. It's probably the only bad thing. Probably the biggest downfall of the Xbox is we have to wait an extra week. I know a lot of commentators do get both, or a lot are getting the PlayStation 4, but I am going to wait an extra week for the Xbox One. So until then, I'm still going to be bringing you guys this current generation gameplay, trying to finish up this Timberwolves series. I will finish it up, don't worry, I won't leave you guys hanging. And to talk about the T-Wolves in real life a little bit, compared to my association, they are currently sitting at 6-3 in real life. 2 of their 3 losses are by under 5 points, and they are playing very impressive. Corey Brewer is probably the biggest surprise. I know he's a lot better in real life, but the thing is, he scored 27 points the other day and had 5 steals with Kevin Martin out with illness. I couldn't even score 10 points with him, so I went ahead and did that trade for Evan Turner. But in real life, he's good. He's an outstanding defender. He's scoring at will with Kevin Martin out. So I don't know, maybe it was just me, maybe I couldn't score with him. But nevertheless, we got Evan Turner in the trade, and he helps us out a little bit in 2K. I think kind of the trade makes more sense in a video game standpoint than it does in real life. But we are taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 1. You guys saw us kind of get blown out. We played good for the first half. We played really well in the first quarter. But one thing I talked about in that video was not getting a lot of rebounds with Kevin Love and Pekovic. I know it's just kind of the way 2K is set up, but at the same time, I really wanted to work it into the post this game. You probably saw me in the first quarter repeatedly posting up Kevin Love and Pekovic. I think they have a huge advantage over Perkins, Steven Adams, and Ibaka. I know Adams in 2K, they really don't play him, but in real life, he's actually the starter now. I know Perkins has been out a bit, but he's played impressive. I'm not going to lie, I'm completely impressed by Steven Adams. So if you're an OKC fan, you got to be happy with Steven Adams' play as of late. I know they had a tough loss to the Warriors last night. If you guys missed that game, you got to go back and just watch the final 10 seconds. Russell Westbrook hit a pull-up 3 over Klay Thompson with like 2.5 seconds left, and then the Warriors came back, kind of threw an inbound play. Andre Iguodala did a V-cut and ended up getting a wide open look into corner and hit it to go. Very exciting game, a ton of scoring. Early on, Steph Curry and Jeremy Lamb were going back and forth. I thought Jeremy Lamb was actually playing pretty well. I know in 2K he's probably a little overrated, but he's really making some big plays this year. He looks like he really is improving. But now to talk about the association series a little bit. You see me working it down low like I was saying, like I want to do. And we're starting to pull ahead a little bit in this one. It's the third quarter, and we're playing some pretty good defense. There's 2 seconds left in the shot clock. We end up getting a block on Durant. Muhammad grabs it, and we get a 2-on-3, but he's going to go all the way, finish with the contact. I know Muhammad, he really doesn't play at all in real life, so it's just kind of a thing where the player's a bit overrated in the video game, but I'll take it. He comes off the bench, he gives us a ton of energy. Maybe they just need to play him more. But you see us on a little bit of a run here, and we're in the fourth quarter. There's about 6 minutes left, and Kevin Love, he's just going to work. He's closing in on 40 points. We're giving it to him in the post. He catches the ball there about 3 feet from the basket, and you let any player get that close, they're going to go ahead and score. So Russell Westbrook bringing the ball up. Kevin Love, as you can see, has 40 points at this point. And Westbrook has been killing us all series. If I play him manual defense, he goes right by me. But when I let Rubio guard him as the computer, you see he makes a few crossover moves, makes a few behind the back moves, and he ends up going right by him. So we're going back and forth right now. There's 7 minutes left in the game, and we just got to try and outscore him at this point. I know it's probably the dumbest thing in the world against Oklahoma City, but I definitely believe we can do it. Russell Westbrook, if it's one thing he can't do real well, it's probably shoot the jump shot. He's a great mid-range shooter, but his three-point shot is probably the biggest weakness in his game. But he's still a good three-point shooter. It's just how good Russell Westbrook is. You kind of got to pick your poison with him. I'd probably rather have him shooting jump shots than driving to the basket and making plays for teammates. And you see us here working the ball down low. They're starting to collapse at this point, so we kick it back out, find Derek Williams for that three-point shot. And we're slowly starting to edge away in this one, but they're going to come right back. Once again, they are throwing a lob. They have thrown a ton of lobs in this series. It's just what they do in 2K14. That time, Kevin Durant is on the receiving end from that lob from Russell Westbrook. Now we're running the pick and roll play. JJ Barea, he's definitely given us a spark off the bench in this game. I know when he played for the Dallas Mavericks and they beat the Miami Heat in the championship NBA Finals, he played outstanding. He's just kind of like Nate Robinson. He'll come in, he'll be a volume scorer, he'll give you a ton of energy and make some big plays, and that's what he's doing for us in this one. And there's under 2 minutes remaining. We're only up 1 point at this point, and I got a ton of shooters in the game. The starters were playing a bunch, so I got the bench in there. We're going inside to Pekovic. He's going to back down Perkins, go up with that little lefty hook shot, and get that one to go. So that gives us a 3-point lead with about a minute and a half left. But the Oklahoma City Thunder, you can never count them out. They're going to find Perkins on this one. I'm trying to play off of them. I've been manually controlling the center a bunch lately. That way when Durant or Westbrook drives, I'm able to come over and get some help defense because it was a bit late when the computer does it. Now we're running that pick and pop play with Kevin Love. He's going to knock down that 18-foot jumper to put us back up 3 points with a minute and 11 seconds remaining. So we're going back and forth. It's been a very exciting series so far, but we definitely need this win. We don't want to head back to Minnesota down 2-0. But if we head back home and it's a 1-1 series, that is going to definitely be in our advantage. So Jeremy Lamb's got that ball up top. They're going to run a little screen play for Kevin Durant. He's actually going to miss this one with about 40 seconds remaining on the clock. So we're going to slow this one up. We're going to bring it down. And something they did all game was collapse on the pick and roll. So I'm going to go ahead, call this pick and roll with Kevin Love. Rubio's going to drive. He's going to kick it wide open to Evan Turner. And he's going to knock that one down. That would be the dagger. Put us up 6 with about 34 seconds remaining. And Kevin Durant went down, missed a 3, and that would be the game. And I think the big thing in this game was really working it down low. We definitely took more time. We weren't such run and gun. And Kevin Love, he played absolutely amazing, over 40 points. And you see Pekovic right there with 13 and 12. And look at Ricky Rubio with 17 assists. And Rubio just the other night had a career high 16 assists. So playing well in my series, playing well in real life. And we come out, we get a huge W. This is definitely a big win for us. We're going to go back to Minnesota, and the series is tied 1-1. I know we did slow things down and really took our time, really worked it into the post, but we still scored 111 points. So we're not playing as fast, but we still are getting good quality shots and still scoring the ball pretty well. So we're going to head back to Minnesota with a 1-1 series, and hopefully we can pull the upset over the Oklahoma City Thunder, because I don't want the series ending anytime soon.